Hey everyone, my name is Kieran. I have been a barber in the UK for 20 plus years now. I own my own business. I am an award-winning barber. These are my 5 don'ts and 5 mistakes you can easily make as a beginner barber. Number 1 is do not rush the process. I see a lot of barbers where they do a quick course, they qualify or they get the MVQs, leave just to get their own place in their house or in a shed, which it may work for 1 or 2 people, but you need to be, for me personally, you need to be in a shop with other barbers, getting them little bits, watching when you're not busy, building up a clientele, learning from other barbers, learning the way they talk to their clients, learning the way that they do their little finishing touches and stuff like that. I know YouTube can teach you this, which I'm a YouTube barber. I teach people. But for me personally, you need to be in a shop with the surroundings, with the atmosphere, and feel the vibes, feel what's going on, and get a good outlook on the way that you potentially want to be, and also just you're learning next to other people that have been doing it a long time. Do not rush the process. Enjoy the process. You know, barbering is a skill that takes time. It is an art. You can't just go on a 6-week course and then expect to go into your own place. For me, it doesn't work. So number 2, do not rush the consultation. I've seen it in the past and it's so easy to do. You get kind of lost in translation. Even on my regular clientele, I still consultate them every time. And me personally, I'm a visual learner. I feel like you can never go wrong with being a visual learner. I always ask a client, have you got a picture? Can I see a picture? And then I can advise them, this will suit you, or this might not suit you, but how about we try this? And then I'll get a photo up on my phone and say, how about we try something along these lines? That suits your hair type better, your hair texture better, whether they've got like a receding hairline or bowl patches and stuff like that. You know, you can't, someone who's got a receding hairline and a bowl patch, you can't give them magic. So that's why going through a consultation is such a key. And I feel like that's a mistake that a lot of new barbers make, is that they just want to get into the haircut. I get it, it's exciting, you want to get into the haircut. But for me, the consultation is key. Spend a good 5-10 minutes just making sure you both understand each other. Your client then feels a trust in you, which they go, he's spoken to me about this. I know he's got this now. You've also gone, I've spoken to this client now. I know what they want. I know that this is what we're going to go through to get this process perfect. So my number 3, don't take criticism or feedback as negativity. We used to have a barber who used to work with us a long time ago, and he was okay, he was fine, but he could not take any feedback. It would kill him, and he would argue, and he kind of thought he was here when actually he was here. And that is not taking anything away from him. I thought actually he was a great up-and-coming barber, but he thought he was there, and he wasn't. And it was only really finishing touches, going around the edges, making sure the beard lines kept high on clients that wanted it high, making sure the tapers blended in with steps and stuff like that. But I think as a new barber, with stuff you see on social media, what can be photoshopped and stuff like that, it's hard to take criticism, and I fully understand that, but it's gonna help you get better. It's gonna help your game. It's gonna help you be a better barber. Number 4 don'ts is do not expect to make money straight away. Again, social media glamorizes this massively. This amount of money, that amount of money, buy my course, buy this course, and it's great, right? Because some barbers do it, but I would say personally, my personal opinion is Don't worry about the money. Worry about getting your craft right. Worry about making sure your clients are happy, making sure you're getting clients that come back day to day to day to day to day. I had a bit of a brain blip maybe last year where I was on Instagram and I was using these hashtags. It was hashtag barbering, hashtag fade, hashtag skin hair. And I thought to myself, who am I promoting myself to? Steve in LA, who's liked my photo? And I appreciate it, don't get me wrong. Thank you so much. But I want to be promoting to Andy that lives 5 doors down, where he goes, I've seen your work and I want you to now come in to my shop and we can cut your hair. And that's how you make more money, is consistency, learning the craft properly, making sure you're getting them clients from promoting yourself in your local area first, and then spreading that further and further and further. And that is, don't think you're going to come in and make 6 figures in your first year. And that's being genuinely honest. It does happen, but it is very, very rare. So just work on your craft first, work on making yourself the best barber you can be, then the money will come after that. So number 5, and I've covered this just in a couple of my other top 5s. Do not believe everything you see on social media. Believe me right now, because I'm talking, right? Believe me. Social media can create unrealistic expectations about the barbering industry. Trust me, I know. I've been through the Great Depression of thinking I am not good enough because look at Vic Blends and look at Chris Bossio, look at 360, look at even Slider, like some amazing barbers, Alan B, Josh Monica. They are amazing, but how many barbers are in US, UK, all around the world? How many barbers are there? And how many of them do we actually know? A handful that make it. Like celebrities, like footballers, like NFL players, like NBA stars. You know, a handful of people make it, right? Do not expect to be that straight away, okay? Expect, as I've just said, start, when you go on social media, start locally. Start promoting yourself to your local surrounding areas. Start locally and work around that, and then go further and further and further. But don't get downbeat when you see all these barbers doing incredible on social media, because it's probably not true. I have super busy days. As a barber of 20 years, right? I know pretty much my Fridays and Saturdays and Thursdays are fully booked. But sometimes I can sit there on a Tuesday and do 2 customers and fiddle with my fingers in the chair like, what am I doing? That is the reality of it. So that is my 5 mistakes that beginner barbers make all the time. Because being a barber is almost like being a celebrity now. In the world of Instagram and TikTok and stuff like that, it's a crazy world. I didn't grow up with that. I grew up with, I think the shortest some people would go is like 3 back and sides. And going into a world where there was no camera phones and stuff like that. So I've had to adjust with the times and adjust. You know, I'm 40 in 3 years. That's old. I'm old. I'm an old man. But I've been doing it a long time, and hopefully my YouTube and stuff like that, I can give you some of my knowledge and help you the best I can. And if you have any questions, comment down below. If you are not subscribed yet, do not forget to hit that subscribe button, because I'm going to be doing loads of these videos now, because I really just want to give my knowledge to as many people as I can and help as many young barbers and beginner barbers as possible. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give me a click down below.